Hello and welcome to the Les Paris podcast. Today you're going to listen to episode 243. Yesterday in episode 242, I talked about peregrine falcons. And today in episode 243, I'm going to talk about dish soap. Dish soap. Do you ever use this stuff without thinking? I'll bet you do. Most of us use it and we never even think about it, other than thinking, I need some soap. Now, dish soap is really interesting because it's kind of like not soap. If you think about the white bar soap that you use to wash your hands with, dish soap is different. You could call it detergent. Now, I'm not going to get into the heavy explanation of the differences, but it's not the same thing. And usually the stuff that you buy in the stores is very powerful. I didn't know this when I was young. And I wanted to put lots of soap into the sponge so that I could make it nice and soapy. And my mom watched me and she said, no, don't do that. All you need is a little bit because it's highly concentrated. This highly concentrated soap means all you need is a dot and it'll make a lot of soap bubbles. Now, most of us think the soap bubbles are the soap. Okay. In fact, they put stuff in there to make it bubbly, but that's not critical to making it cleanable. The bubbles don't actually do the cleaning. They just make us feel good that there's some soap in there and we can see it. And when you mix it up and you see lots of bubbles, you say, wow, this is going to clean everything really good. But in fact, it's not that important. And dish soap is actually really bad for the environment. So you don't want to put a lot of it into the water and wash it down the drain. A lot of times it just goes right out into the river. And that would be bad because it's really not good for animals or plants. When you're using the dish soap next time, use it cautiously. Put a dot into your sponge, squeeze it a whole bunch of times until the soap gets spread throughout the sponge and it's foamy, and then start cleaning. Well, thanks for listening right through to the end of episode 243 of the Les Paris podcast. Today's episode was about dish soap. Tomorrow, I'd love it if you could please come back and listen to episode 244, which is about caffeine.